So what we're gonna be doing, hope you guys can hear me. So we're gonna do a pick a card reading tonight. It's a little fun read. We're going to do a pick a card based off of music, love music, R&B music. So I'm gonna have it into three categories. I'm going to just shuffle a playlist, play it for you, and that would be your pile. Okay. Okay. So give me a second here. Can I adjust this? It won't let me. Okay, it's okay. All right. So pile number one, I'm going to shuffle for you. It's a new moon. Oh wow. Happy new moon, sis. How are you? Okay, let me see. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna do a shuffle of. So if you guys look in the chat or in the description, I have put in pile one. The choice would be a trap soul R&B song. Pile number two, your choice would be a early 2000s song, love song, and pile number three, yours would be a 90s R&B song. So I'm gonna do like a random shuffle for each pile, and then see what song comes up, and that will be how you choose your pile, or maybe you might just choose it based off of the genre that is coming through. So, hey Besso, how are you, sis? I'm blessed, Dara. I can't complain myself. Okay, so let's shuffle. Let's do it. Disclaimer, I do not own any of the songs in these videos, so I'm going to try to let you hear just a little bit, and then I'm going to cut it off because I don't want to get this video blocked, copyright, or blocked in different countries, because that's what happened to one of my videos the other day. Alright, so let's do it. Let's start the choosing of the piles. So let's go to the Soul Trap list, R&B, and it is inspired by Bryson Tiller, like artists or music. So that's how we're gonna choose it. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, I allow you to choose for pile one. What is their song? What is their R&B song for them? What do you have for them? Okay. Okay. You guys got Tory Lanez For Me. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this song before, but that is what came up. So I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but if I can remember some of the details of the song, it's kind of, the energy that I get from that song is kind of like from a male's perspective, or it could be anybody's perspective, but from a male specific perspective, it's kind of just like their partner wasn't really the most supportive or most available. In a sense, I can play the song all the way. You guys can look up the lyrics if you want to. I don't want to get copyrighted, like I said. But it's called For Me, with the number 4 and then Me by Tory Lanez. So that was Trap Soul pile number 1. That was your song option. So I'm going to play pile number 2. I want to pull up the lyrics so I can kind of get a gist of the energy. Okay. All right, pile number 2. Let's do yours. Yours is the early 2000s R&B song. Holy Spirit, allow me to choose the song that is best for pile number 2. Let's shuffle. Oops. Oh shit. Wait, I gotta go back. It was Robin Thicke, right? Go back. They won't let me go back. Okay, we'll leave it at that, but I'm gonna do it again because it won't let me play it back. I don't know why. So I'm gonna do it again one more time. Oh, good choice. Aaliyah, Come Over, featuring Tank. And I can't play it all the way because that was. So I feel like pile number two, you guys might have two options. Maybe a lot of people like that genre of music, early 2000s R&B. So the first song that did come up, but it wouldn't allow me to play it back because I accidentally skipped it too quick. So Lost Without You by Robin Thicke or Aaliyah, Come Over. Okay. So that's pile number two's option or choice of songs. And then we're gonna do pile number three, which is 90s R&B. So let's, Holy Spirit, please allow me to choose a song selected that best suits and fits pile number three. Ooh, I'll be fucking up. Okay, you got Faith Evans, Come Over. Something would come over. Like what? Okay, whatever. Okay, I can't play it all. But you got Faith Evans, Come Over. That's really a, yeah, it's 90s, right? Yeah, 90s. I was about to say, like, that's a 90s song. Yeah, okay. So, pile number three, your option is, or your song was Faith Evans, Come Over. All right. Let's get it started. Let's go. All right, so pile number one, you got your song. Your song was by Tory Lanez, For Me. So let's get it. We've been on for about 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna put the time step as 5 minutes. Pile number one. So from the gist of the energy, either you or your person kind of is questioning maybe the loyalty or the support of the other. Okay. Because the song keeps asking, would you do that for me? Or you wouldn't do that for me. So it's like there's some key things here. Some questions of loyalty. And maybe, you know, some people's loyalty isn't always like, it isn't supposed to be. You know what I mean? Because some people don't deserve your loyalty or your support. Like, some people just expect you to ride or die, you know, ride or die, whatever, for them. No. Especially if they wouldn't do that for you. So maybe this person feels that way, or you feel this way. Take it as it resonates. But let's see. Alright. Hey sis, how are you? Hey Bianca. Ooh, I caught those cards. I caught them. Alright, yeah, there's a lot of red flags in this connection. Maybe on your end or your person's end. Let me change the lighting. I'm all over the place, y'all. Let's do that. So there's a lot of red flags. You or your person could be very political or an activist for something. You guys could be, if you're a woman, you could be one that stands for women's rights. I don't really want to say feminist movement because I don't really feel like it's feminist, but yeah. Okay, so whoever's a male, they might like a lot of attention. They post pictures, maybe this person is trying to get your attention. I get like someone that wants you to, yeah, okay. You got the Zoom. This person maybe not the most responsible person either. Someone here is not the most responsible person, maybe a little bit immature. You have the ring light. So, yeah, I get like this male gets a lot of attention. If you're asking about a male or you are the male, it's like a lot of attention. Might post a lot of selfies for social media. Like, it's like a guy, like, they don't have to have their shirt off. But, you know, you can tell when a man is trying to thirst trap. You can tell by the way that they post things. They could be doing that LL licking the lips, LL stuff, LL Cool J stuff. Or they're just like, you can tell that this is a masculine that really takes pride in the way that they look. And then you have the K-pop card. So somebody could like K-pop, could be a fangirl of some K-pop music or a group in particular. Yeah, I just kind of get like a feminine. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, gray sweatpants. Like, you know, you can tell when a dude trying, you know. If this is a situation where there's a male that feels like they don't feel supported or they don't feel like someone is, you know, doing enough or there for them in the way that they feel like they should be there for them, I kind of feel like it's coming from a little bit of an immature place. Like, you should be here, or you should do this, you should be that, because if you are the feminine, you got your own thing going and you're fighting for a particular cause, or you're someone that is very stern and very sure of yourself and what you want out of life. And it's like this person kind of expects you to kind of give up some of your independence so that they can feel secure. And I do feel like this person is used to people throwing themselves at them or something, or used to um yeah, like people throwing themselves at them, doing the most, trying to get this person's attention. Like they're used to that. I do get a little bit of an age difference, or a little bit of a maturity level of maturity level difference. Like someone is way, way, way more mature, okay, than the other. So, I do feel like someone has like a big social media platform, and I feel like it's a male that has this big like social media platform where they get a lot of attention. They could dance, maybe. This person could be into music, or they like to dance, or maybe they are like literally like a professional dancer or something for some of you. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with this connection for real. What's going on in this connection, divine spirit, between pile number one and their person? It's like this person just wants to, like, maybe in the past or something, maybe you guys could have been kind of like on the same level or same page, where it was okay for you to party and bullshit and, you know, just do whatever. But maybe you grew out of that, or this person is in that place, and maybe you never were that type that, you know, stayed up all night, party late, and kind of bullshit. Like this person wants you to kind of be that type of person, and I feel like you have responsibility, but it's more so like you're like this, and it could be flipped, so it could be the opposite, where your person is the one that's more the responsible one, and you might be the type that is kind of like just wants to have more like fun and party, and your person is not into that, and then it's kind of making you feel like this person does not want to like support you, like you don't feel like they have your back or something. Like, what is going on in this connection as far as this person's feelings? The Eight of Cups, which looks like the Eight of Pentacles. I'm using the Shuffle Tarot, so everything's shuffled as well. Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? I already got a message coming from these cards. The Four of Wands. I sound like somebody's grandma saying, Okay, Five of Cups. I am low-key a grandma. Two of Cups. Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, which kind of looks like the Two of Cups people. This is what I'm getting from this. This is very male identified, male focused, or just masculine energy is like really dominating this reading, where whoever is the masculine energy, or maybe a male, it's like a male and female connection, or whoever is the masculine, they're very focused on themselves, but they're more so focusing on themselves in a sense of reflecting, connected to you and connected to this connection, where they feel like their thoughts is more so focused on them feeling like they need to work on their emotions, or they need to work on themselves, they need to work on how they feel, or they need to work on how they show up in love. Because there is some brokenness. This person does realize that they have maybe distorted, it's like a distorted masculine energy. If you look at this card, there's a chalice that's broken. And they're trying to fix something. Like this person's trying to fix or make up for something. But it feels like to me like this person is sorting through their emotions, or sorting through maybe different connections that they've had, or if it's not like romantic connections, then it could be as well platonic connections, but something about their emotions that they feel like they need to like look at. because maybe they walked away or they gave up too easily or something, or they feel like whenever things like a commitment for type energy, whenever things get serious, they start to step away from their connections, or they start to self-sabotage, and they feel like it's a reflection of a broken self or emotional self or a broken heart. I do feel like this person, if this is somebody that you are with or you were with in the past, because some of you, this could be an ex or somebody that you recently like stopped dealing with, whatever capacity, whether this was like a relationship, a partnership, a situationship, or someone that you were just interested in. Maybe you guys were in the talking phase, but it never really picked up. Because for some of you, I don't feel like this connection really led to something deep enough or serious enough to call it a relationship. Maybe it was like, maybe you guys had like a good 2 months together, or after 2 months things started to change. But I feel like this person may have projected outwardly that, you know, they were single or something, or kind of made it seem like they were this player type, or they gave off this F boy or F girl type of energy while you were prioritizing them, while you were holding value or investing in this person in some capacity. They were not doing the same for you. So it kind of feels like they were hiding you. So if you look at this card, you see how he's hiding that pentacle, but he's like showing off these two pentacles, like, I'm this player, I got more than one, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And this woman is in the background holding on to this one pentacle. And then you got the Four of Wands, where it's like, if you want things to change, like, this is what I feel like Spirit is saying to this masculine energy here, whoever this masculine, if it's you or the person you're asking about, giving them this, like, go for this. If this is something you want to make happen, it takes more than one person to tango. It takes two to tango, right? And this person is kind of like, no, I'm okay, I'll just wait. I'll wait around. They're hiding behind these three wands. So it's like they're sitting in this waiting when Spirit is encouraging them to take action to bring some type of coming together, or to maybe initiate something maybe that they had the opportunity to, they still may have the opportunity to. I do get that you did, or whoever the feminine energy was, did help this person through some emotional baggage, but it kind of became hers, or the feminine, whoever. It doesn't have to be a her or a she per se, but whoever embodies the feminine energy kind of like was a crutch for this person. And I feel like this person realizes that maybe that was the issue, that was the conflict there, where, or maybe they'll come to realize it, because sitting here kind of waiting opportunity rather than going towards it, making it happen, they're waiting for this ship to come in. They're waiting for something to station itself. But you see how this other cup is spilt over, because it requires both parties to take action to make this Two of Cups come together. Even in the midst of whoever this masculine energy is, their wounds and their second guessing, they're over analyzing, like, Spirit is still speaking to them. I'm trying to say two words at once. Spirit is still speaking to this person, giving them like some type of encouragement, because beneath the Two of Wands is the Knight of Wands, and it looks like the character from the Nine of, kind of like Nine of Pentacles energy, but also, I don't know if this is the guy from the Nine of Swords energy, but it's like Spirit is still speaking to this person, to this masculine, even through maybe the pain or the fear of progressing, or the fear of taking action, or the fear of stepping up. So yeah, you have heat, ignite your passion. So both of you guys are being encouraged to follow your passion, follow more so your divine passion, like that spark inside of you, that something that's encouraging you, or kind of, I don't know, pushing you to do something. Divine spirit encouraging something to happen, or to, like, for someone to step into something to happen. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. More so for the feminine, it's like Spirit is making it very clear, do not give up your passions and your motivations and your ambitions for this person. Because I get like this person kind of wants you to be all about them in a way that's a little bit selfish. Yeah, you could be unbothered right now. You're not tripping off about this, like, situation. Not at all. Not at all. see. What is this person's truth? What is this person's truth? Okay, so they could be planning something or contemplating something. I try hard to impress you. Yeah, see, the thirst traps and all of that. Like, yeah, this is like a situation where Spirit is encouraging, like, you both to go after the things that you're divinely called to do and not to wait around or expect things to just happen. Like, faith without works is dead. That's the saying, right? Faith without works is dead. So, yeah, I feel like this person does, whoever this masculine energy is like expecting this feminine energy to come back or make something happen where they're being called to make something happen. It's like, again, it requires both ends. And I just get like this spoiled energy or this like bratty energy or this entitled energy. Yeah, because someone in this situation just kind of like dropped this cup and just let it go. Like, you know, I can't hold on to this anymore, and just kept going. And I feel like now this masculine is waiting for a ship to come in, or waiting for an opportune time to come in, or waiting for whoever the feminine energy is to come back around. And I don't see that happening per se. I feel like if this is something that, you know, is calling you both towards each other, that it requires action. But this person's being encouraged to step into that, whatever that may be. You know, I can't really say what that is, but yeah, in short, that is what I'm getting from this group, pile number 1. So I hope that was helpful, you know, to some degree, or give you guys some clarity that you may need at this time, if it even resonates with you, because it's not going to resonate with everybody. All right, pile number 1, that was your reading. Straight to the point, straight like that. So much love to you guys as always. Be blessed, be safe, take care. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2, you guys, your song that came through was Robin Thicke's Lost Without You and Aaliyah's Come Over. Alright. So, I'm getting like, maybe a few of you guys chose this pile. Maybe the majority chose pile number 2 out of the other 2. Out of the other 2 piles. So there could be 2 different energies here, okay? So could be a male or masculine perspective, feminine or female perspective as well. So from a masculine or male's perspective, it could be this energy of this, like, being in love, deeply in love, not afraid to show it. Could also be like a sense of devotion. This could be something to do with marriage, or you guys may be married, or someone wants to get married to the other. I feel like this person values your opinion. If you are feminine, this masculine values your opinion. Like, the way that you love this person, it makes them feel validated, okay? From a feminine's perspective or a female's perspective, it could be like there's a long-distance connection here, and you guys might want to bridge the gap between the long distance, the separation. So you got the middle part. So maybe this person or you wears a middle part, and you know what a middle part is. Ghosting, okay? Could have been a little bit of ghosting in the past, unreliable or unstable communication, especially if this is a long distance connection, something where you have to travel to see each other, but something about the communication that could be unstable at times, wishy-washy, an in and out thing. Then you have emojis, the emoji, los emoji. So you guys could use the lip emojis a lot, or the 2-eye emojis, or 1-eye emoji. Could be heart emojis. Wow, okay. Dang. You guys got the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Hermit, and the Lovers that wanted to come out. The Ace of Swords flew out of the deck in reverse. The Hermit. the Lovers. Literally, okay, I'm getting like someone literally could feel lost without the other person. Like, because someone here, and I'm just, this is what I'm getting, like, a feminine energy holds a light torch for this person, literally, like, is the light, brings light into the situation, maybe brings illumination and clarity and revelation and truth in this connection. This person feels like there's something that they're not getting clarity about, or maybe they're not able to provide clarity to you, or they feel like, oh, no, okay, no, thank you, Spirit. No. This person feels like Spirit is not giving them the clarity that they're seeking or they're asking. And it's like your energy, if you are feminine or if you're asking about feminine, that feminine delight is missed. Kind of get this feminine is in hiding right now, or not in hiding, I wouldn't say hiding, but just kind of like in a place of self-reflecting, self-healing right now. Someone can have a blocked crown chakra where they're not clear, they're not really getting the downloads, or Spirit may be withholding something that one of the other parties, and I feel like it's a masculine. Masculine could be asking Spirit for clarity, or maybe seeking clarity from the feminine, but it's not going to come the way that this person thinks it's going to come. This connection, what may have... I feel like this connection does feel faded, and it feels like it was meant to be. I feel like both of you feel like this connection is faded and it's meant to be. But there's some type of element to this where there's like heavy energy in it sometimes, or it feels like there's a lot of work involved, or there's like some type of I can't win in this situation type. It's like it requires a lot of work, or it feels like it requires, like both of you may feel this way, or maybe at least one of you feels like that, but it's like this heavy energy. I do feel like for some of you, like there is this element of, is this the real thing or is this a counterfeit? Okay, King of Swords. Someone is seeking wisdom and seeking clarity. This King of Swords could be seeking this wisdom and seeking clarity about this connection. What is this? Because this person is like, this feminine energy is bringing me light, bringing me truth, bringing me clarity. But at the same time, this connection is just like, it's too much involved in it. It's like it's almost like, is this real or is this a false connection? The Moon, yeah, somebody's trying to figure the truth, trying to figure it out. The Magician is seeking this person may also kind of feel like they in the past might have been a little bit manipulative or caused some type of deception or illusions, and now it's like, okay, well, I'm waiting. You're stupid, Nina. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's like this person feels like once I have that truth, then I can make that decision. Then I can move forward. But until then, I can't really do anything until I have that clarity. And it's like, yeah, like this feminine, for some reason, like they're being put in this position of being the one to provide the clarity, but Spirit is like, no, it's not going to come from that person. It's going to come from within you. You just got to be in the position or the posture to receive it. Get out. No. You got to be in the posture.
Oh, shit. I was supposed
to get out. This is rude. My brother is too much. Lord help him. Yeah, but it's kind of like, no, Spirit's like, if you want things to move or progress, or you want that direction, you're going to have to get it from within. You're not going to be able to get it from this feminine energy. It's just not going to happen. It's not. So that's like one perspective of this, and I feel like that's coming from a masculine's perspective or male's perspective of the situation. The feminine's perspective on this, I do feel like the feminine kind of wants the same, but this feminine is like, I I have to follow my path. I have to follow my truth and follow my own way. That's the only way I'm going to. That's the only way I'm going to find clarity or truth from this, because you both may be mirroring each other. Yeah. You guys might be mirroring each other from a place of trying to figure out, well, what is this for real? Because this is something that feels like the real thing, but there's some elements to it that might feel like it's a counterfeit situation. So you're both trying to figure out the truth or the clarity of it. There was some deception in the past, and like I said, I feel like this masculine could have been in their ego when you guys first met each other. Spirit is saying to wait. Don't take action just yet. Again, because there's some type of download that needs to come through. You have the third eye card and the success card. I'm getting Gemini or Taurus masculine energy from these two cards. Whatever the vision was in the beginning of what success looks like for this person, that's the masculine, I feel like that changed. There could have been like a very superficial element to this person in the past or something, or their aims were not in direct alignment with divine spirit, and it was like spirit, yeah, divine spirit used this connection in a sense to kind of get both parties on track. And it's like the feminine may be closest to their, I don't know, walking in their purpose already, or moving towards their purpose with the Hermit card. What's destined for them, what's meant, and that light was kind of a sense of clarity for the other party, for the masculine energy to follow and walk in their divinity and their light. There was a spark that happened between the both of you, and it may have highlighted some things that need to heal. What is the feminine's perspective? Let's clarify this. Holy Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. Feminine's perspective is, I want what Spirit has for me. If you just, it's kind of like you want to know if this is something worth investing in or something. And maybe both of you want to know that, but I'm getting more so for the feminine perspective. Holy Spirit, what is Six of Wands? Yeah, moving forth with victory. The Six of Wands looks like the Six of Swords energy. So yeah, moving forward with victory. Just wanting like a clear-cut path, clear direction. And there is distance here. And this may not be that is the case for everyone, but I feel like for the good majority of you, from a feminist perspective, it's like there's some type of distance here. There could be a separation, and if so, because I feel like it is most definitely that for a lot of you. If it is a separation, it's divinely, it was divinely encouraged, because you both need to find clarity within self and in your own relationship and your own time with Spirit, not from one another. It's not going to happen that way. I know I have to choose. Okay. You have to choose. I have been avoiding you. Yeah, it's like, and I feel like the feminine is saying this. Like, I have to avoid you. I have to look away. I have to look away from you right now, because there's something about trying to find your path, find your way. Again, you're the light. So if the feminine energy is moving in that, I have to find the truth within myself. I got to find my own way. What that's going to do for this masculine is going to encourage them to do the same, because feminine energy is the light in the situation. They are the lighthouse. So, yeah. This masculine knows they have to choose a path as well. Because the Lover's card, remember, it's a choice. It's about choices. Spirit will present something to us, show us something, maybe even give us a glimpse of something to come to pass, or something that could be. Because you have two aces here. But it's like, are you willing to make that choice to move? Because I feel like there's a element here where there's a dark influence over both of you. You guys can easily say, F this connection is too much, it's too hard, or this person is doing this and doing that, I can't do it. And I'm not encouraging toxic relationships. I'm not encouraging that. let's say for instance distance is an issue, and it's like you both, you know, want to be together, or you really could be together, but the distance is like that's causing a lot of issues in the connection. So that's one example. I'm not talking about a person that is like blatantly using you, cheating on you, or abusing you in certain ways, or a narcissistic dynamic, or someone that's running from you, like wants nothing to do with you. I'm not talking about that. So I'm not condoning it, but there's some elements of a challenge to this connection. Like, dang, right person, wrong time. It might feel like that, or well, you know, we are just too different, or I'm from this space and you're from that place, and it just, you know what I mean? Like little things that could seem grand, and it really tests the connection, and it's making you wonder whether or not this is the person for you, and it's making them question the same thing. But what's really undeniable here is that this connection encourages you to go higher within yourselves. And like I said, the feminine energy is this light, and it's helping this feminine to find truth and to find purpose to some degree, or to find or to align with their true purpose in life and path. So yeah, spirit is saying to like wait. And what I mean by wait is not wait around for the person, but kind of be still and allow spirit to do what they do. And if it be that you've been praying for clarity and praying for answers, it's going to come. You have to be receptive to receive it. And it's not something that's going to come out of yourselves, either of you. It's not going to come from this person looking to you for the answers, and vice versa. It's not going to happen that way. It's not designed to be that way. There is some truth that is going to be uncovered, I feel like, though, that's like hidden here. Sometimes spirit withholds certain clarity or information from us until we're in a place like mentally to receive it, or a level of spiritual maturity enough to handle certain information. So spirit may be waiting for both of you guys kind of to be in that vibration to receive whatever it is that's about to be revealed. It's some type of truth that's going to be revealed to both of you. There are some things that are hidden for the time being. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for pile number 2. Goodness, that was a lot. I feel like I need a break. I'm just, oh my God. Okay. Pile number 3. Alright. Yes. Where we at? We are at 38 minutes. Okay. Pile number 3, you guys got Faith Evans come over. This energy is like this. It's like a strong chemistry, strong connection, strong attraction. Could be a little bit of some sexual energy. You know what I mean? All right, I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I promise. Be careful not to try to like prove to this person that you are the best choice for them, because I do get an eagerness from this, okay? Someone could be a food delivery driver. Someone could invest in cryptocurrency. You got the DoorDash card. Or somebody like it's a foodie. They like to DoorDash crypto. This person or you could wear bucket hats a lot, or a middle part in your hair. Them or you. There are red flags here. I do get like a little bit of an energy of someone that is a little too invested, or maybe available on like instantly available for someone maybe that is a little like hiding a little bit. This pile right here, I'm going to speak from a place of love. This is not coming from a place of judgment or to make anybody feel bad. If it's not you, then discard it. But if it is for you, and it you know, it might be something you need to hear, don't discard it because it makes you feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, this might be a little bit of like self love. And this could be past energy where you might have been too available or too eager for this person and showing them that, you know, I'm here, I'm the best option, I can do this, I can do that. Just showing this person all of your hand and all of your love and your vulnerability too early. And I feel like this person kind of like didn't show you. It's almost like you both may be shy. I get like two people that are a little shy or a little intimidated when it comes to love or being vulnerable, but one of you is way more vulnerable than the other. And there is like a lot of red flags here. Okay. Because this person is like, I'm getting like how to explain it? It's like a masculine that is very sensitive and may resonate with like feminine energy within themselves. They can be gay or straight, but they kind of resonate with that side. But there's a fear of revealing that side to um, maybe this feminine. Could have met this person in the summertime or last summer. Spirit saying like somebody here is not that innocent. Like what's her name? Britney Spears. I'm not that innocent. Somebody is not as innocent and meek and shy as they appear. There's some. I'm just getting like something revealed here. Let me see. Cause I'm like really trying to get in with what this is. But yeah, don't dismiss. Like if the person is showing you something that is not, you know, they could be a good person, but just because they're a good person doesn't mean you just dismiss certain things because you don't want to see it or you're afraid to miss out on someone. You gotta take things at face value sometimes and like be honest with what you're seeing and what you're getting, and don't question yourself. It will save you the trouble later. Don't just expect things out of people. You know what I mean? All right, Page of Pentacles. Two of Swords. The Sun. Someone could be a young father or have children young. The Temperance. King of Wands. Yeah, this is like a player that, or a person that may identify like with being like, I want to be single, or I'd rather be single, let me just do what I want to do. But they really have a heart, like a big heart, and they may be the commitment type, but they're not operating in that. And I feel like it comes from a place of protection and guardedness a little bit. Like they're not quick to invest easily. And I feel like this person does see value in you. They may even know, they may even know who you are in a sense of your value and your worth. Like Spirit could have revealed the type of person that you are, or Spirit revealed this to you. I'm gonna read it from this, like, I'm gonna read it like, this is the only way that I can make it make sense, is I feel a masculine energy sees the value in the feminine energy, knows who they are, or like, you know, what they bring, you know, what their value is, or maybe what they mean to them. But there's a little bit of hesitance to invest in that and what that really means. It could be a little bit of intimidation of, am I able to give that because I'm just a page? But they're not a page. Or maybe they present themselves to be this emperor energy, or to be more than what they really are right now, or because there's some more growing to do, a little more leveling up. The situation definitely sparks something in both of you, some type of healing as well. Feminine energy, yeah, you give too much. I know I don't be tripping. And it's not to say that this person doesn't need the healing, or both of you don't need the healing or the love. Like some people, we're called to love people or to give our kindness, But even with that, it comes discernment, because too much of it can lead to being used and abused, and maybe even taken for granted if we pour too much, if we give too much of ourselves. So Spirit did bring you two together for a divine purpose of healing, I feel like, because I'm getting, there could be an age difference where the feminine energy is older than the masculine energy, or a maturity level is different. Because if you look at this feminine energy, seems like she's a little bit older than this masculine, just a little bit, or it could be emotionally. But yeah, this masculine here has a big heart, has a lot to give. They don't show their emotions well, and I feel like they rather show this macho energy, maybe a little bit of toxic masculinity, to protect themselves, not to wear their heart on their sleeve. This connection could kind of pull this masculine into that healthy inner child, to be open and to be lighthearted and to trust a little bit more. This feminine, it's like you're blindly, like you don't have clarity. You're not clear about whether or not you should wait or should you hold on. And I am getting like holding on to something, if not holding on to this connection as a whole, but holding on to something. It's doing more harm than it is good. You see how her hands, she's cutting her hands with the sword, and she's blindly holding on to this. It's like a part of her can sense the potential of this connection and wants to explore it, but there's parts of not being really clear about where this is really going. Um, and there's this waiting, just holding on to something, or holding on to the person, or holding on to the potential, is hurting this feminine. It is. It is. Okay. Someone could be a Sagittarius, solar plexus, yeah, Playboy card, like Playboy energy, like, and I feel like it's coming from a wounded self, like it's coming from a wounded identity, like a false identity. So I'm going to project it on this player type or something. Yeah, but it's a wounded energy. Yeah, seek truth. Someone has been blind to the truth and not wanting to see the truth of the situation or the person. The Spirit is like, you gotta wake up, you gotta come out of that, you gotta see it. And someone might need to see the truth of themselves. I feel like this masculine needs to see the truth of themselves. The feminine energy needs to see the truth of the situation, the connection, or the person that's before them. Like, because like when you're an empath, especially as a woman, if you identify as a woman, we have a natural nurturing side to us with people. We don't have to be mothers to have that. Some women just are able to tap into that. Most women, it's in your nature to want to be a help. Women are called to be helpers as well. So it's like, you want to help people, you want to help heal and pour into people. And this person, you may see those wounded parts of them. You may see like, oh, that's not real, that's not really you. Like, you have a side to you that is really genuinely loving. You're not a player. You don't really want to live like this. It's not your truth. You can see that if you're a feminine, you can see it in this person, and it maybe wanted to take them in more. But I feel like if this person is not willing to be honest with themselves about their own wounding, being guided to act, this person is not being truthful about their wounds and what's really going on with them, and not willing to face themselves, a hurt person is going to hurt you. Hurt people, right? That's what they say. And they could be a good person, but if they're carrying that wound, it's going to affect you. I must be honest with you. I lie or have lied to you. Your vibe is something rare and hard to find in anyone else. So yeah, you stand out. You're different. You might be a bit more patient with this person than most people are. You might be someone that is very transparent if you're feminine, or honest. You help this person in some way come out in a way that maybe they're most guarded or protected, because an emperor is always stoic. He's always like focused on his empire and his responsibilities. Hardly does he ever come out of that. And so being in the sun card position as the emperor is like being in that childlike energy. So you might have taken this person out of that seriousness, out of that element if you are feminine. So they see this in you. Again, remember, this person sees the value of who you are, what you hold, what you bring to the table as a person, as an individual, your energy, your essence. However, I do feel like there's a little bit of hurt and harm here due to not using discernment and not seeing things as they are, but seeing things from how you maybe want to see it or from the potential of the person. Because you can see in the heart. If you have eyes to see, if you are a person that is, you know, has divine wisdom or divine discernment, you can see into things. You can see people's heart. You can see what, you know, they have the ability to do or to become, or what you guys could have. But it requires work here, and this person has to be willing to put in that effort. And you have to be, if you're the feminine, you have to be willing to take the blinders off and see things as they truly are, and see that this situation may be harming you in some way. I don't feel like this person is ready for a serious relationship. They're not in a place to receive maybe what you want or what you are thinking that you're ready for right now. You may not be ready either. There might still be some things within you where spirit is like, you got to be able to discern situations and people and discern whether someone is on your level. You know, is this person hold the capacity to walk with you in a relationship and be able to equally give and exchange with you? Or are you kind of the one that is giving more and has more to give, have more love and more wisdom and more vulnerability, whereas this person is kind of taking from you because they're still a babe in some type of way, where they haven't fully grown up or matured or not ready to maybe be in a serious relationship. So let's say, for instance, you want to get married, right? And this person is still in the place of where they just want to date people and just have fun. They're not looking to marry, but you want to match with that person. Like, that's not, but you can't force a person to be ready to marry if that's not in their heart's desire right now. That's not where their focus is, to say, you know, this part in my journey or my love journey, what I want out of love right now is I'm looking for a wife or I'm looking for a husband. And the other person is just like, I'm not looking for that. I just want to, you know what I mean? You're setting yourself up for hurt here. And I feel like that's what spirit is trying to say. You know, if this person's not in that place, you can't expect them to give that to you. And I feel like this person is a lover. They have a big heart. They love very deeply, but they're not willing to give that part of themselves. And I feel like it's really, honestly, because this person is still growing when it comes to where they're at with themselves and what they want out of love. Maybe this person's very mature when it comes to their business, when it comes to building for themselves. Financially, they could be really, really well off, doing really good. They could be someone that's very ambitious. When it comes to love, they kind of stumble and fall a bit with that, and that's just not their strongest suit. And I don't feel like they're in a place where they're looking to master that part of their life right now. Not right now. I don't see that. So for you, if you're in a different level or place, this person does want to talk to you. I feel like they want you to reach out to them, but I don't feel like spirit is encouraging that right now. I feel like this person genuinely does like you, but the thing is like, there's a difference between a person that likes you, may even want you, may even be in love with you, or fancy you, or desire you, but it's a difference between a person that genuinely values you and wants to invest in you and actively doing that, versus hypothetically, or I would like to, or oh, they're a good catch, but the willingness isn't there. So if the willingness is not there, it's not wise for you to invest and indulge in giving so much of yourself to someone that does not hold the capacity, because you'll start to resent that person, or you might even resent yourself and feel like you're being played, or this person played me, or they led me on, when in fact, no, this person, I don't feel like it. Maybe this person did say something that implied that they wanted to invest with you or something, but if they did not, you know, if they never said what their intentions were, you gotta get that clarity at some point, what their intentions are and what they want, and see where you guys are as far as like what your focus and aims are in life. And that comes with getting to know a person, just naturally getting to know where they are within themselves and their life. But if you know that this person is clearly not looking for that, what you're looking for in love, whatever that may be for you, And just winging it is not safe. Just to say, oh, I'm just gonna, and then you have feelings, and then this person is like, wait a minute, I thought we was just winging it. I thought we was just chilling. You know that you gotta be a little bit more wiser when it comes to this situation. And I feel like Spirit saying there's some type of truth that's not being seen. You gotta be honest. Yeah, don't be swayed by potential, like sis says in the chat. Don't be swayed by that. You know, you gotta take things as they are. If a person says, "Yeah, I'm looking for, something serious, or I'm open to something serious, like I do want to, settle down at some point," then that you can work with that a little bit. But if a person's clearly telling you, "No, I'm not looking for that. I just want to do this. I want to focus," but you're waiting, you're gonna hurt yourself in that because the person already told you what they want, and at that point, it's being selfish to think, "Okay, this person said this, but." Maybe I can make them change their mind, or maybe I can sex them into thinking that this is going to happen, or I can just keep loving them and let them see that it's me. It's not going to work that way. If that person's not in their place, they're not in that energy or that vibration, you cannot make them be in that place with you. You just cannot. So it comes down to honoring yourself, loving people, love from a place that you have to give and from a genuine place. But when it comes to overindulging and giving too much of yourself, you're going to find that you're depleted. Okay, so just take that into consideration. Maybe this person really did need that nurturing and that love, and letting them know that they have a safe place with someone, to talk to or to be there at the time, or whatever the window of opportunity is available to take that in, and that appreciation and that love from another person. But at some point, you got to be able to discern, okay, I gave what I was supposed to give to the situation, and this person is not in the vibrational level with me, or they don't hold the capacity for what I'm willing to give, or what I really deserve back. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. It'll come around on its own time. But I would advise, for those of you that resonate with this, to take the value and lesson of seeing things and people as they are, and not move in potential or just assumptions, or forcing a person through actions and love, and because that's unhealthy on both sides. Like, at that point, you're trying to change someone that's clearly made up their mind that they don't want certain things, and they may not want the same things that you want, and you're trying to make them, you're trying to love them into that, which is not a healthy way to express love. And also, to you, you're harming yourself, because it could be something or someone that is a vibrational match for you, or in a place to give and accept and receive and want to invest in the way that you deserve to. And you're putting yourself in this place of like, okay, I'm just going to wait for this person, or I'm going to make them love me, or I'm going to, no, in spite of how much you feel. Because I do feel like there is a chemistry, there is a connection. It really is. But right now, if they're not giving, it's not healthy to just, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, yeah, you have fulfillment and journal your thoughts. Spirit wants you to be honest about, what do you want? Take the specific person out of it and just like tap into yourself. What do I want out of love? And see it on paper, what you're really seeking and what you really want, and what place is it coming from. Your fulfillment is not going to come from programming. Maybe you're programmed to want certain things, or to be attracted to certain things or certain types of people. Could be some programs that you need to dismantle and shut down and delete it. Like, delete it. Get rid of it. But you got to put it into this perspective, like when it comes to your emotional self, your energy bank. If you, let's say you deposit in your savings account such and such amount of money, and let's say you have like $20,000 in your savings account, right? And this person comes along and they might not have enough money, and you want to deposit, okay, let me put $5,000 in this person's deposit. And this person takes that $5,000 and maybe they invested and poured into something else that's not connected to you or you're investing, right? So that money is not circulating. And they come back again and say, okay, I need more money. They're taking it and they're spending it again. And then you look in your savings account and you down to like $200. And it's like, dang, where did all my money go? You've given all of this. You deposit, and this person is not depositing back into you. It's not enough for this person to text you and call you every now and then. It's not enough that this person sleeps with you. That's not enough. Or this person says that they like you, they feeling you, or they compliment you, oh, you look bad. Like, that type of stuff, it's not enough. Going out on dates is not enough either. If a person is not genuinely investing true, genuine time with you and love and reciprocating their energy, all of those little superficial, little lightweight things, or this person taking it and maybe even going and messing with other people. Like, they're taking what you're giving them and they're placing it and depositing it in other places. Take it from somebody that has experienced this before. You give all this energy to a person and then they go off and then they might place it in other things, or they're like, F that, I'm going to just do this, I'm going to do me, I'm going to focus on me, I'm going to do this and do that. Or there's a girl over here, I'm going to pour into her, I'm going to pour into this girl, I'm going to do this. They may not even really be pouring too much into it. It's like a person that goes to a strip club and just splurge it all on these strippers, that there's no true investment in that. You know what I mean? So you get upset and be like, dang, well, you could do this for this one and you can do, like, it's not true investing. They're not, the game is, they're not really investing in anybody, really, honestly. It's just self. And they're not even investing in themselves. They're taking from you. You know what I'm saying? And they're just effing off the energy that you're giving. They're not even taking it and applying it within themselves. So that's the best way that I can describe this in a way that makes sense. The energy I'm picking up. So yeah, probably not what everybody wants to hear, but somebody needed to hear it. It probably itches, it probably stings, it probably hurts, you probably cussing me out. I send that back to the sender because I'm here to help. I don't always like the messages that I have to present and give, but if it's something that I'm being led to share, I have to say it, okay? As a messenger, I'm not here to read fortunes and all that. I'm not. It's just not what I do. So, anywho, that's the reading. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It's kind of fun. The little shuffle of the music. I kind of enjoyed it a little bit myself. So, yeah, let me hop on out of here. Because I feel like I be talking too much. And I can stay on here and be on here for hours. But I'm not doing that. I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. Enjoy y'all's Thanksgiving. Okay, we're not going to call it Thanksgiving. We're going to call it Thanksgiving. But I am grateful for y'all. I'm thankful. If you guys could give this video some love. Show us some love. Show us some likes. If you genuinely resonated with this, or you feel like a sister or a friend or a cousin or your mom or somebody, I don't know, anybody that may need to hear this, apply it, share it with them. I appreciate y'all. Much love as always. Be blessed, be safe, take care.